No. Hey guys, welcome to the Tuesday stream. We are back playing Kerbal Space Program, of course, in the DMP server. That is multiplayer for you and me. If you want to join in and you have got the copy of Kerbal Space Program, of course you can. All you need to do is check my channel for the tutorial for Dark Multiplayer. I think there is now another way to do multiplayer, but we're just going to go with Dark Multiplayer for now. And come and join in. Get that stuff on your game and come and do a thing. Hey Weiss, how's it doing? And you have come into the server. Brilliant, brilliant. Last time we had managed to make ourselves a fly around most of the planet. Of course, I was rocking ZTech's amazing science ship here. And I think if I have a look in here, let's have a look at the review stored data. 29 bits of science I went around and grabbed last time. Let me tell you, that was quite the flight we took from... Oh, it's going to be all in darkness, isn't it? No, here it is. Okay, cool. We flow from the KSC here over towards this little desert patch here. We also did a little bit of a stop in the mountains first. That's where we tried to meet up. Then off to the desert, and then we flew up. I did a little bit of science over there. I don't have control of my map. There we go. Flew up, hit the two polar biomes, and now I sit here. Quiet and alone. Hey TSG, how are you doing, buddy? How are you doing? I thought I'd wait a few seconds just before I actually went ahead and recovered this because, hey, it's going to be a big celebration. Let's have a look. Recover it. It's going to be lots of science. Lots and lots and lots of science. I'm expecting a couple of hundred because we are still on Kerbin. If I had done this on another planet, I would have been expecting like 1,000, 2,000, something like that. But 132. That's a little bit less than I was expecting. A little bit less than I was expecting. But that's all cool. Let's have a look here. Where was the big hitters? Material study from the ice shelf. We got a surface sample from the ice caps. I should imagine the surface samples are going to be the ones that do the most damage. We've got a lot of 9s going on there. But yeah, they're almost all the surface samples. Okay, cool. I like that. I like that very much. Let's come in here and have a look at what's going on here. Now, my plan is to try and meet up in orbit. Also, have some hot chocolate here. I've just noticed that YouTube is telling me that I have some troubles. What's going on? Can people see stuff fine? How's it looking? Question mark. Because my internet is bad. It's YouTube that's telling me it's doing bad. OBS is telling me it's good. I don't know. Right, so coming in here, we've got 189 science. Where do I want to actually spend this? I'm not entirely sure. We can get ourselves some landing help there, or some more aerodynamics. I'm probably going to steer from the planes for a little bit. We could get some tiny rockets. I'm going to get some tiny rockets. And then we can get one more of these ones. It's probably going to be the landers. Lack of feedback in the chat worries me. That worries me greatly. I hope everything is working out great there. Let's take a moment to have a look at our archives. As I was explaining, today I want to go to the moon. Let's see what I've got here. Landed reports. We've got the lowlands, the northwest crater. Okay, so I want to avoid those places. That could be fairly easy. I don't have a biome map. Should we try and search up a biome map quickly? I want to move this up here. Kerbin biome. Biome, there's an O in there. You guys can't see that, but if I pull this back over and pull you up there, hey, what's it going there, guys? No, it's not a Kevin biome. It's a Kerbin biome. Maybe if I put KSC in, it will help. KSP. Yeah, there we go. Biome. That's what I'm looking for there. That is what I'm looking for. Moho, Eve, Giddy, Kerbin. That's what, as of 1.2. No, I don't want the moon. Moon is what I want. Right, so looking in here, what can we see? So this one's the northwest crater, I believe. I mean, it's kind of north and westish. This is a terrible map. It's got no legend on it, but I can't get the breakout without it. That's terrible. Can we zoom in? We can zoom in. Okay, let's have a look here. Now, is that what size is that on the screen? There we go. That should work. It's a little bit of a shame it's not annotated here, so we're going to have to try and work it out. But I think these northern regions here are probably a good idea, though a lot of people like to do equatorial stuff. Ideally, I want to go... Where's the canyons one? This one here. That would be ideal to at least start a marker. Mind sharing the link in the chat to the DMP, or the server anyway. Here we go. Copy and share that down below. Paste that through. Brilliant. Cool. What's the picture looking like, guys? What's the picture looking like? Is it horrendous, or can you see stuff going down? But yeah, okay. This isn't quite as nice a map as I was hoping for. I was really hoping for a bit of annotation here. Shall we swap back to what's going on in the game? Alright, cool. Let's come out. Wise, my man, how you doing there? It looks like what I'm going to be doing then is building a small space station, equatorial around Kerbin, where we can all meet up. It's not going to have any science capabilities, it's possibly going to have minimal refuel capabilities, but it's literally just, I am at 144 because I need the computer power. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. So I think we're going to start with a robot core. Of course, why would we not? That's kind of the best thing to put in the middle of any space station, if you ask me. You know, who am I? I'm just someone who's played this game since, I don't know, ages ago. I can't even remember. It's been so long. Been so long. Something like this? It's a little overkill, isn't it? It's a little overkill. I just want somewhere, as I say, for us to meet up. Something with some light. Do I have lights? Utility. I do have lights. And somewhere with... there we go. Let's put some storage some hitchhike containers, top and bottom, so we can keep Kerbals there. Very important, I should imagine. And we'll want a load of power around the inside. Do I have struts? Here's a question. Here's a very important question that definitely needs to be answered. So I'm going to put batteries there and here. Actually, now that I stop and think about it, I want to keep the part count within a reasonable amount. It's more to be as a beacon. So let's... Oh, I thought I had a few more antennas than that. That's a little bit of a shame. Coupling, payload, aerodynamics, structural. That will be the one I want. We can just like hide that on there. That's a terrible look, actually. That's a terrible look, but we're going to go for it. Are we? Let's just experiment with a few things. Let's put down a whole load of stuff and see what could work here. Actually, I kind of like the idea of that. We can go up and out, and I don't know what it would be working towards. Some sort of weird docking alignment. Okay, alright. Let's stop mucking about. Let's just throw down a few bits here. Something like that. Let's also get a load of docking ports. Those are the juniors. Here are the real ones. I don't know. What type of docking ports do most people have out there? I'm hoping the original ones. Hoping. But as I say, mainly this isn't even for docking with. This is just a marker. So with that in mind, let's put a few engines on it. Just one big engine. Maybe some sideways engines. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. And why 1.125? Okay, that's the. Let's have a look. I need to figure out. So many things over the top here. Let's just move all those out of the way. This is. Oh, it doesn't tell us. Doesn't tell us. Let's enable this one. 1.25. Standard one. Brilliant. Awesome. That's what we wanted. I'm glad they put these extra categories in. Really helps sorting stuff out. I suppose that was their intention, so that's good. Add at least 2 juniors in. I have not yet discovered the real ones. Okay, cool. I will put a few juniors in there as well. Maybe up top. It is literally, as I say, just for a quick refuel if you need it. I should imagine that most people are actually going to be putting fuel into the system rather than taking it out. But if we go up here, a few modular segments. This is going to be interesting to lift. This is going to be interesting to lift. Do I actually want that instead? Same length. Less parts. Let's do it. Bump. Bye, bye, little probe core. Oh no, where'd you go? What's this? Why can't it go down on top of the probe core? That's a bit weird. Okay, well, let's pick that back up. All I'm assuming is that this bottom node here is trying to clip to the outside of the probe core, which sounds annoying to me. Sounds annoying. At least 2 juniors. Yeah, okay, cool. I wonder how many times I'm going to read that same bit before I move on. It's going to be a couple. You just know it. Just know it. Docking ports for juniors. Let's pop them there. Okay, and then we just need a little bit of a cap. I mean, ideally, if I had robotic parts, I would be placing down a whole bunch of rotating parts up here, because that would just be cool. That would just be cool. Let's... trying to get these fitting the right direction. Not the smoothest thing in the world to do. Like that? Does that look like they're pointed outwards? This is a 6, not a Not an 8. Can I have this on a 4 instead? Yeah, brilliant, thanks. And then we'll go in like this. I don't know if the... Hey, Bob the Builder, how you doing, buddy? How are you doing? Sorry, Bob Builder, not Bob the... I'm sorry, that's probably terribly offensive to your peoples. In like that? That's a terrible view. That is a terrible view. Let's get rid of those. They're horrible. Well, I do need them, but I just don't know where to put them. That's the question. Like, this space here just screams horrible to me, and I'm not sure what to do about it. Let's actually turn this that way, because we'll have like a hypothetical planet down below us, right? And then when these extend, they're kind of pointed down at the planet through the gap between the ships, right? Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. So let's retract those antennas again. Awesome, awesome. Alright, quite a quiet night tonight in the stream. I wonder what everyone's up to. Does anyone know if any like serious events going down that I should be aware of? And because of my ignorance, I've managed to like put something on over the top. I suppose it is also Christmas break for most people, right? Yeah, so that's going to be a thing. I just want to pull these out a little bit so they're not quite thrusting into the... what's this? The coupling port. The coupler. That's the one. So we've got 2,000 delts up there. That's mainly just for storage, though. Also, at the same time, monoprop. Also, we'll need to put monoprop onto like RCS ports. We need some way of using the monoprop that we have put here. Because whilst I don't intend to be moving this station around, I can see some need to do some ridiculous save happens. Like the Scott Manley Memorial Station that we put in a polar orbit, for some reason, found itself in a suborbital trajectory, and I had to try and save that by swooping in with an aircraft before it went into the with a spaceship before it went crashing into the atmosphere too hard, and then use those spaceship engines that happened to pointing at the space station because I wasn't at all prepared for it to then lift it back out. It was good fun. It was good fun. It's kind of the situation that Kerbal is like totally made for. Hey, Carl Gawalski. Yeah, I'll say that right. One day I will get there. Small hot chocolate break.
So you said you have a
Scott Manley Memorial Station. Yeah, because I don't know. Why not? Why would you not? I'm thinking of making this one the Tape Celebration Tower. Tape's Turbulent Tower? No. A word beginning with T that means celebrate. Tape's Triumphant Tower. I don't know. Name it after all my KSP buddies, right? Scott Manley. Sorry?
Tubal. I don't
Tubal.
think people use that word.
Tubal? No, I don't think I've ever used that word. Whoops, forgot to remove mods and put DMP back in. You can use, of course, the Kerbal Engineer. Where are we over here? This is like the one part mod that's allowed on the server. If you want to use mods that don't give parts, Chatterer, trajectories, stuff like that, then go ahead, you can use those. Scatterer is another one. Things that just make the game more pretty, usable, whatever. They're all fine. But this is the one part mod that you have to put in. You don't have to. You can do. The server will still let you in, and you just won't be able to see the ship with it on, which is a little bit of a letdown. That's why I'm going to make sure that I put an engineer in any ship that I use, rather than putting the engineer chip on, so that people don't really see. Gutovsky. There we go. Try that. That might have been closer. I hope that's closer. I am like very well known for getting people's names wrong, though. Very well known. Okay.
Can you change colour?
I can't, unfortunately. So there used to be a mod back in the day called Kerbal Paint. And now there is something called Kerbal Camo, but you can only put like 2 different textures on or something silly like that. But Kerbal Paint, you used to be able to like, click it, and then you got RGB sliders, you can change it for any colour that you want. Nowadays, all we can do is put a light on, and the light changes colour. Like, I wanted to put some lights on anyway. Let's put this. I had BD Armour in North Urban Dynamics in it. Yeah, no, that's a little bit aggressive for this server there, mate. So yeah, no, this one can change its light colours. I mean, personally, I'm all about. Let's turn it that way. Can I see it? I'll bring it right down here so it casts light on the floor. I am all about that colour there. Yeah, as I say, I want it to be a beacon for people to meet up in orbit. Right, orbit's really weird. You can't just be like, this fixed point in space, let's meet there, because obviously things are going around the planet all the time. So you need to try and give people somewhere to aim for. What are we going to call this? It's tapes. I'm going to go with triumphant. Oh god, I'm going to spell a bad thing. Triumphant, maybe. Tri-elephant, let's go with that. There we go. Now it looks like I know that I don't spell. Tower. Okay, let's put this up. Right, so at the moment it does have the fuel to get there, but only under the power of the upper stages, and I don't want to burn the fuel from that. I want to get it up there with all its fuel for other people intact. Carol, you had a Carl. It's the Atlantan version of saying Carl, right? It's actually more correct than some people in Poland say that. I once got a diploma for... Oh, man. Oh, Gotwalski. Yeah, no, that's terrible, man. Technical issues. Wise has got a disconnect. All right, buddy. What's your technical issue, man? Oh, always interested in what's going on. Always interested. Very quiet on server today. Very quiet. So if you want like some science help, now's the day to come and beg me for it. I might just help you run a mission. I mean, to be fair, I like helping people run missions anyway. The one thing I want to do is get everybody to design a small lander craft. And when I was thinking about this, I presume people could just get into orbit because, you know, people play Kerbal for a while, so they can just get into orbit. But turns out the people that are that good get bored of the game that aren't me, it turns. I don't know. So it's only people that don't know how to get into orbit that want to play. And then I was going to say we could all meet up in orbit and be like, ooh, an overheat issue. Oh, buddy. Oh, is what, your actual equipment? That's not great, man. That's not great. Don't want that. So we've got the fuel draining from these tanks into the middle, because if we have all the engines firing at once, it will burn through the outside fuel quicker, and then we could throw away the heavy stuff when we're out of fuel. I was playing Final Fantasy in HD. That's nice, man. That's nice. Poland, cool. Yep, cool. Right, what are we missing from this? Let's have a look at what our doubts are. 4.5. Oh, it's still borderline about whether it can do it or not. Let's take that away and put another one of these on, like this. Bam. That's what I'm looking at. Want to have some aerodynamics, some nose cones. I'm just going to go with these ones. I know they're like the super early ones and probably don't do me much good, but I like them. They look good. They look like the pointy ones are just a little bit too pointy. Windows is creeping you out a bit. Hey, test subject, how's it going, buddy? How is it going? Hope you're having good times. Again, as last time we saw you, if you want to come and join in with what we're doing, all you need is a copy of KSP with DMP installed. I can definitely put the IP address back out there if it has disappeared off the top of the chat screen. I'm currently having trouble placing a few structural supports. There we go. Alright, awesome. Structural supports have been placed. Hey, Carol's joined. Oh, crapping out a bit. I thought you said it was creeping you out. I was like, what? Why would Windows creep you out? Okay, and now we need a safety antenna on this. Because if there's one thing that I always forget to do, it's extend my folded antennas. Power as well would probably be a good idea. Let's get this here. Midpoint? Midpoint sounds good. I flew a few kilometers above your rover, by the way, in orbit of the moon. Oh, nice. The plan today is hopefully all meet up around this space tower that I'm going to put up there. I say it's a space tower, it's a bit short. Is it a good idea to play DMP at 2 in the morning? I mean, like, good is always a relative term, right? If by good you mean can you have fun? Yeah! If you think they mean by good, can you put on a decent mission and not make any mistakes? Probably not. 2 AM is never the ideal time for that. Have you seen this footage from car jump from... Yeah. Who did the car jump from Minmus? It wasn't SWJ, was it? But yeah, I've seen that. It's a fairly old bit of footage, actually. Okay, what's missing from this? We've got power, we've got control, we've got antennas, we've got lights, we've got docking ports, we've got 2 types of fuel, and we've got a way of getting up there ourselves. Yes. What's going on with this staging? There we go. That should make it even better. What? Oh yeah, that's dropping that stage. That's dropping that stage. Okay, cool. I suppose it's time to put this up. No, play it at 3 AM and then the Kraken will possess you. It's true. It's true. Okay, let's see if we're going to have any explosions on the launch pad, because that happens quite often in this. Hey, Sepkin Games, Sepki. I'm going to keep saying. You think it was Dennis? Okay, it could well have been Dennis. It may well have been. I am never sure. Right, am I in the most? I am in the most future. I like being in the most future. Okay, let's just put this in orbit. Anyone got a favourite altitude above Kerbin? Battery. Oh, I got batteries. Thanks for the shout out though. Definitely the one to go for. Good going. Thanks. By the way, Twitchy, I got to skip the station. Bad at rendezvous. Practice at rendezvous. I will talk you through how to rendezvous when I do that myself, buddy. We have a problem. We do not have the oomph that I needed. Let's half Keo stationary. That's a shout. Hey ZTech buddy, how's it going, man? How's it going? So you know that plane, the plane that was absolutely amazing to fly, that we flew around everywhere and we ended up in the North Pole. And then I literally just recovered it a second ago. Do you want to know the whopping amount of science we got from that? Like, I was overwhelmed by the massive 136 points. I was literally just explaining to people as I was recovering. It's like, look, I'm not expecting too much from it because, you know, it's Kerbin. But if we did it from another planet, we'd get several thousand. So I'm looking at maybe 20. That's cool, man. 69 kilometers, Lenny face, kill me. That's, well, you know. My favourite is probably actually about 80. But I can now do 70 kilometers rendezvous. I always dip 10 kilometers into the atmosphere. Okay, cool. Kind of design my rovers rockets to get to the moon. Nothing that you say, Wise, is actually telling me that you can't do the mission with us. All these things you say, I'm like, so why can't we do that? But, you know, cool, whatever. Wasn't it Nicola Welsh? Maybe. As I say, I do not have access to that particular thing right now. Right, I've got to go and fix something. This didn't quite work as predicted. There was one particular small issue. Just a tiny one. Just a tiny issue that needs to be addressed with. And that is the acceleration from Launchpad. I didn't quite realise. Look at this. 0.8, 1.2. So that's not great. It's got to be said. That... I was kind of thinking of a mainsail down below here. So, do we want to completely rebuild, or... I'm bad at rendezvous, so I need to land first. Oh, okay. It's not okay. I still don't quite, but fine. Let's go. Let's get rid of this. This is just being dead space right now. I need to go to coupling. Landstrider has joined the server. My friend, a buddy, and a pal. How are you doing, man? How's it going? Hey, dude. Bam. Hey, you dude. I hope he responds in kind, of course. I forgot to put DMP back in. TSG. Let me. Yeah. Did you? Have you heard about what happened when Scott Manley's stream code got leaked a few years ago? I was there, man. I was there. Yeah, and I did. A lot of people tried to take advantage and play a lot of stuff that was not acceptable. And he lost about 500,000 subscribers from it. Or no, wait, 50,000 subscribers. Let's try again. But I'm messing around with buttons in DMP. I'm not sure I can connect to DMP chat. So it's kind of in here. It's this button here. What would I say? But there were other people putting on old versions of his streams to try and just fill up the space. Hey, he is streaming. Awesome. Frick's a bit borderline there, buddy. Though it is also a form of lightsaber-resistant armor. Did you know that? Well, it's a material that can dissipate the heat or energy from it. Anyway, should we try this with the big kickers like this? I think that should be a lot better. I just didn't have the oomph. I'm hoping that this all burns out at the same time. Probably just like drop them all. Currently trying to dock on Minmus. Nice. By the way, Twitchy, tell me if this sounds familiar. Twitch Zhongyi. Twitch Zhongyi is a very strange person. Okay, let's go down here. like this. Is that what I want? That's what I want. That's what I want. Any tips? Take it slow. Docking is docking around Minmus or docking on Minmus? Because if you're just trying to drive up to each other, no problems, no problem. But if you're trying to dock with things around Minmus, the biggest tip I can give is probably better explained on the nav ball. Let's save this and launch. Okay. Still prefer Cortosis. Yeah, TSG knows, man. TSG knows. So it's always interesting, people that can pull out facts from the extended universe. It's like, yeah, well, you know, I was a little bit interested once upon a time. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Rendezvous, of course, being the hardest part of any docking procedure. The best advice I can give you is to make it good on the first approach. But let's say that you don't. What have we got here? Side Traveller. Is that the one that you left for me, Landstrider? Let's set this as target. Look, we're going to rendezvous with this bad boy. He seems to be in a pretty good orbit. 370 by 360. I'll take that. I'll take that. It's a little bit high, but I will take that. Hey, another 3. How's it going? We are currently launching Tape's Triumphant Tower. Because why not? This is going to be a meeting point around Kerbin itself. I'm going to put it into a nice, easy, equatorial... I haven't put any fins on this. A nice, easy, equatorial orbit. Let's just let it roll. Let's just let it roll. And stage! That was my map key. Stage! Explosions! Alright, we made it out kind of alive. Shame this thing was never really meant to land. In fact, I do not believe it has control right now. It's doing alright. Oh, we blew up an engine! Okay, wait. We're going to try and save this despite the fact that I'm going to only revert. Shut down that engine. Okay, cool. Now, what's going on with you up there? You should be able to hold it. Come on. We got ting to do. We've got ting to do. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright. Now, hopefully, despite the off-center mass, we should be able to just kind of... Can we slow ourselves down? This is the question. Okay, so we can. We have positive thrust, if you will. Update. Landstrider is going to launch something huge. Let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. We're still dropping down pretty fast. Let's try and crep that off. Turn off the offset engine and set it to 1%. Ah, that's a good shout. Something like that. Okay, let's activate that up again. Yeah, looking good, looking good. Are we going to be able to save ourselves? This is the question. I mean, I'm literally going to revert, so whatever. Alright, we're all in the same time. We're all in the same time. Let's just kind of throttle down a bit. I mean, am I going to make a powered landing all the way down? Let's... What distance do we need to go full throttle, guys? I'm reckoning about 3 kilometers. That gives us a 2 kilometers to full. 3 kilometers to full. And then it says I'm flying. This is not flying. This is fooling with style. Launching with DMP. Good luck, man. Good luck. Okay, here we go. That's a little bit high, but that's fine. That's fine. Start slowing ourselves down. Let's see if we can touch down in that beautiful option. So if I could, I'd be shouting like hell because stuff happened, and but I'll just land a rover on the moon. Okay, all right. Okay, let's try and bring this down. We're at the tipping point here, I think. I'm still falling 1.4 kilometers, so that's kind of okay. Hey, Valdo Silva. Sorry, there's no extra A there. I am currently trying to save a doomed spacecraft. We're going to revert this, just to make that clear. Definitely going to revert. I'm actually going to shut down this engine again. 1% was a little bit too much. Ooh, look. We're too high up for this. We're too high up. Like, coming down at 17 meters per second, I'm all over that, but I would like it to climb a little bit more. How are you doing out there, Voldo? I hope you're having a good time. Hey, things are going on in the chat. Another 3's joined. Hey, buddy. Hey. Always good to see you here, man. Always good to see you. Okay, looks like we're having a little bit of wobble issue, so I'm going to stability assist, and we're going to try and get ourselves... Oh, no, that was too much! Last second. Last second. Brazil. Nice. Good to hear from you. Good to hear from you. All right, I'll get rid of that. Revert flights vehicle assembly. There isn't even any crew aboard. I know. Talk about low stakes landing, right? Talk about low stakes landing. Let's fold that. Right, what happened there? And I know what happened there. We're going to go through for some tail fins here. Now, is two? Is that the right English? Am I Englishing right? R2 gonna be enough. R2. All right, let's try this. That should stop me spinning out. Fingers crossed. And other words of encouragement. McNoob. I mean, do you not like saving robots? When the singularity comes, your name will be on the list. Your name will be on the list. Again, YouTube is giving me sort of complaints about the stream quality. What is everybody feeling out there? Let me know, please, because I do enjoy putting out a good quality stream. I mean, I know that engine thrust would have probably just completely ruined any bitrate I had. Z approves. Z approves. Okay, let's try and go this way. Should be able to get ourselves up into a nice, easy orbit. Okay. We are coming up through the point that I spun out last time, so we're just going to carry on pointing. You know what? I might as well just leave it prograde anyway. There will be a little bit of seeking, but I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. I'm a little bit worried about the way it goes back and forth. Now, there are things called PID controllers, and I don't know much about them. I just know there's something that NASA uses. It's more of a programming loop or a feedback system that stops the wobble happening like that. And I really would love it if KSP could implement that. You do not speak English. I'm afraid I don't speak enough Brazilian to be able to... Well, I know enough to know what you've just said. I don't know what that means. But yeah, I'm afraid I can't help out. Okay, we're going up for a nice orbit here. We've got screenshots already. Let's see what Landstrider is lifting, or is he making? Who knows? Whoa! Look at that. Just in time for my stage to happen. Let's push those off. Nice. Okay, so we're going to have a little bit of troubles here, because technically I'm only just over a to-weight ratio of 1. Now, I'm particularly worried about what happens when I drop these booster stages. I've really got to get up and get that side traveller. I might do that when I get back. ZTech Artificial Intelligence... Wait, ZTech Industries AI 3. Got a third chip. Hey, TSG. The mission today, Landstrider, is a moon mission of some type. First off, I'm going to put up this meeting place. That sounded like a stage. That did, didn't it? First, I'm going to put up this meeting spot. And then I think we should all make ourselves either rovers or landers or something. Man, this is a beast of a machine you're putting up. I mean, where is it going? Where is it going, man? Uncle Owen, this R2 unit has a broken motivator. Well, we'll take the blue one, I suppose. No, I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to do this. What are we up? 120? 120 sounds pretty good. Are people good at going up for 20? Is that pourquoi? S2 and Sundo or Google Trandor. Something about translator, I'm guessing. That moment when you accidentally press F5 instead of F9. Oh, my friend. I know your pain so well. Actually, to the point, most of the time I just forget to press F5 at all. And then I'm there stood looking at my smashed up spaceship going, I wish I could press F9 at this point. That happens quite a lot. So let's get a little bit of throttle underway. A little bit of throttle. We're going to wait until we get, within 10 or 20 seconds worth of... Oh, I suppose we're going to need to do a little bit further out than that because we are, of course, on a low thrust to weight vehicle. Let's extend some of these solar panels out. I really wish there was a way of getting these to orientate in a direction and stay that way throughout its entire orbit. I know Kerbal kind of stores absolute rotation, if you will. I'd really like to have a relative one to like Kerbin or something stay through. Now I know there is a mod, persistent rotation, and that's good. I would like to put that on my next career mode playthrough, because we're going to have another career mode playthrough at some point. And I'm not sure whether I'm going to do that on stream or whether I'm going to do a video series for it. I'd like to do a video series. But whether I'm going to record it on stream or not, I don't know. Send me your thoughts, guys. Send me your thoughts. Let's push this up to a nice high orbit. I've just realised that this section here doesn't exactly have a return mechanism. That's alright. We'll get ourselves into a partial, like, mostly there orbit. And then we'll use this to get us all the way. I kind of didn't want to do that. I'm probably more like... I was going to say more likely to use the monoprop. I'm actually not sure. Extend these antennae. Actually, our periaps is going up very slow. Very, very, very slow. I mean, we knew it was going to. But that is very slow. Let's do Alt and Time Warp, because that puts us into Physics Warp. Love it. One of the best ways to go through a time. Just noticed that another 3 has shared a screenshot, so let's check that. Oh, and Landstrider. Landstrider is lifting. He is definitely lifting. And another 3 building a moon rover. I assume. Looking good. Would you consider getting another server up where BDA and Aviators Arsenal is allowed? It seems like most of us want war. Yeah, I've noticed that. I don't know, maybe I'll get a Patreon one up, because unfortunately, like this is not cheap. Let's put it that way. I mean, it's not break my bank expensive, but looking good. Going up to, is that the moon? That is going up to the moon. Nice. How we do? We're halfway in our climb here. That's pretty good. Let's go up here like so. Yeah. Like that? Is that what I want? Is that pulling my Apple apps towards me? No, it's not. Okay. Well, I suppose we'll live with that. We were going to meet up, dude. We were going to meet up. I hadn't even got round to making my mooncraft at the moment. I was just making the point for us to meet up at. TSG does actually have normal docking ports. Awesome. That's good, because that's what I got. Apple apps height, completely overburned there. Let's turn around and slow down. Why not? We've got the fuel to spare. And there should be a way of doing it, of setting that burning and just letting this guy go. Yeah, we can do a stage, right? We will do that. Let's do that. So I'm going to come around like this. How do you manage to create a multiplayer server in KSP? Is this a mod? Indeed, it is the Dark Multiplayer mod. It's been in existence for a few years now, actually. There is also another version now. Well, not another version, another multiplayer mod now called LMP, which I saw a few people playing with. I'd like to see what it's like. I didn't want to go that way. Stop. Actually, no, I did want to do that, and I wanted to do that. And I want to rock this out the way. It's not going to let me rock it out the way, is it? Okay, let's fire these up and get out the way. Okay, I don't want to go that way. I want to go that way. Let's get ourselves back into a good orbit. And then we'll follow that one and see where it goes. 40, 70. Okay, that's roughly circular. We can make it better circular later. But right now, I want to see where this thing goes, because, man, it's dangerous. It's a spinning target, and who knows where it's going to end up. It could literally be anywhere. We've got quite a bit of fuel left to see what happens with it. Let's see what its trajectory is. Let's turn that off. Let's see what its trajectory is at right now. Hopefully it stays underneath. Yeah, it's going to stay underneath a return trajectory, so that's pretty good. The camera is pretty crazy. But no, don't do those little flips. Come on, gimbal lock. It's a thing, man. It's a thing. Hey, test subject, you're back, man. You're back. Okay, cool. This has spun out, managed to get itself into a particularly nice descent. Yeah, that's looking good. Landstrider shared a screenshot. Oh, nice. Coming down at 29. Coming down at 29. Okay, what method should I use to get my rover off to the moon? Well, I mean, first we've got to meet up at the station I just put up, and then we're going to go fly to the moon from there. That's the plan, anyway. Right, how much hot chocolate? Shaky shake shakes. Quite a bit of hot chocolate. Nice. Pour that out now. Awesome. Awesome. Things are broken all around me, but it's going to be okay because we're going to watch a fiery destruction ball of death here. I don't have the little nose cones. You don't. What do you need little nose cones for, buddy? What do you need? Test subject is back. He wants me to make a Falcon 9. Give me some specs. Maybe we'll think about it. The problem with that. Huh? What's being said here? Light multiplayer, yeah, that's another one. I don't have little nose cones. Close it off with closed airs intake. I'm still not sure what you're on about. So you're going to use your tiny air intakes instead of the nose cones? Is that what you're saying? KSP tip: before launching, pray to the Kraken to bless your ship. It's true. It's what you should do. It's what you should do. I see what you're doing. It's an aesthetic choice. And Landstrider. Back at Kerbal? Nice. Nice. Okay, I really want this to punch through as quick as possible. Like, these fins, that should really help out. Keep it pointed in the right direction to be able to fly in and get a good smacking hit on the floor, if nothing else. I was kind of hoping for some heat. But it doesn't look like that's going to be a thing. Times for it? There's times for it. I want to get down. I want to get on to making rovers. Are we going to have explosion? Boom. Look at that. Isn't that great? Aww. What's that over there? Other bits. Wait. Close. I want these other bits. Let me go over to them. Fins. Ah, these are always terrible. This one, ooh, it's slicing through. Is it gonna hit into the floor at any appreciable speed? It'll be good. I mean, we're still 7 kilometers up. Still 7 kilometers up. I'd like it to hit hard enough to destroy itself. There's one thing I hate, it's fins that just kind of hang around because they hit the floor too lightly. Is this one going to destroy itself? Yeah, half the speed of sound. That should... Wait, that was the speed of sound. Lol. This one, on the other hand, this is destined to float down and be a pain, right? Be an absolute pain. And I bet if I'm still watching it when all the others destroy themselves, I'm going to be stuck here, right? Let's come over here to one of them that's going to destroy itself, and then we'll go bam. Nice. Okay, can I always say that's fine. I don't know. Squad should add a center of RCS. There are mods that do that. They give you a I think I may have played when the server was down. Wouldn't have been able to. Shouldn't have been able to. You wouldn't have been able to change it anyway. You wouldn't have actually got your science sorted or anything like that. The server would have put all the stuff back. Hey, Martin Corson. Yeah, it's good to see you too, buddy. It's good to see you too. I want that back. Yep, and I want this back. Awesome. Am I far enough in the future for that to actually... No, not at all. None of those are going to stay there now. Or stay gone, are they? I don't know, let's see. Can we keep going? Yeah. There was something to get? Really? Okay, well, there we go. Back to the future. Bam! Simple as that. Right, what do I want to do now? I want to make a rover. Let's make a rover. See what we've got. I don't even know if I've got the tiny rover wheels. Who knows? I should know, because I was literally just looking at my stuff. But if we come over here, ground... Oh, I do have tiny rover wheels. Alright, awesome. Let's make ourselves a tiny rover. I'm going to start with one of these. In fact, I'm probably going to end up starting with a few of these. Yeah, I am. We're going to go like that. I can't copy out from the main body. That's terrible. But if we do this, that should be all good. And then maybe make something that looks, yeah, like that. Like that. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Gotta get it perfect if we're going to do a thing, right? Gotta get it perfect. Something Something like that. Something like that. Launch a Tesla Roadster to tuner. If I had a Tesla Roadster to launch, maybe that would have been a plan. Something like that. That looks like a plan. That looks like a plan. Get some wheels up front. Hey, Luna. Yeah, no, I do not have a child inside myself. Yeah, cool. I was reading your thing, being like, wait, I don't have a child. Is that right? I have not had a child. Well, how is your having a child inside you going? I hope it's still going well. Or maybe even over yet. I don't know. How long has it been? How long has it been? Ooh, double control. Yeah, let's do that. I'll take that. Thanks. Now, there's going to be a few bits of science that I can't take because I didn't think about that. Look, watch. We're going to have a big problem here because I want to take one of these, right? I mean, I suppose we could just strap it like that, but that's just not workable. That is not workable. I do, however, really like this little strap-on side bit there. So I'm going to get rid of that and put this back. Okay, let's try and get down on it. Can we put these either side of this? Will that even work? No, it will not work. But I bet I could go for offset, pull this down a fair bit, and click it in like that. Will that work? I don't know. I'd like to put some struts on it if it does. I feel like I'm forward heavy, you know what I'm saying? I feel like all my weight is over this front wheel. Let's put it there. Yeah, let's put that there. Right, what do I want now? I don't want the engineering chip because that means people won't be able to see me. I'll just put an engineer on the craft instead. I think it's probably a good idea. And then if we put that there, oh man, it's gonna look mean, isn't it? Look, let's do this. Where's some eyes? Where are some eyes? They're down in the utilities. Illuminators. Single mean eyebrow. Down to the science. What have we got under here? We've got a little bit of pressure. I just want to put that in the middle. Maybe wherever it is his nose. Look at that. And then maybe have a thermometer as an unimpressed mouth. No, that mouth does not work for me. Does not work. Can we put it up here instead? I don't know if that's any better, to be honest. Make him crying? Two little tears? I don't know. And the other thing is, I don't think this pressure mat works on the moon. That is also my other consideration there. But this is a pretty good science rover. This can definitely go around and get stuff where Bill or whoever else is in charge of science couldn't. I want to have a couple of these. These are very important. Like that. Does that work for me? That works for me. What about some electrical? So I think having a couple of photovoltaics out on these top pads here should probably... Well, I mean, do we? Or do we want to have them here? What? What happens when we fall? When we like tip over? This is a problem that happens quite often. So what are we gonna do? We could use the little ant engines. Are they like radio? Oh, they are radio attached. Ooh yeah. Let's put them out here somewhere. I'm slightly scared about what this will do. I mean, ideally we want them underneath, right? Ideally we want them down here. And then when we need to climb stuff, we've got a little engine. I'm not sure how we would tip ourselves back over. Can I get that and that? Thanks. How about if we now grab... How has it recentered itself? Like... Not on symmetry. I would like symmetry, please. Okay, that looks pretty central to me. That looks pretty central. Now I'm gonna have problems because obviously we got this at the front and nothing to counteract the weight at the back when we run out of fuel. But I think we can probably use some... Oh, I know what we can use. Hopefully, if I've got them. Just gonna push these up a little bit. Just so we've got the nozzles sticking out, yeah? That's cool. Now, unfortunately, what I'm about to do is going to change the weight distribution. But I would actually like them on here. Thanks. That's alright, that's okay. We can just move these this way, hopefully. Come here. Come on, work for me. Like that. Yeah, that works. That works. That works. Just adding some reaction wheels for if it tips. Yeah, yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, I like it when me and chat are in sync. It's not going really well. There's not much movement going on. It says it's normal, but I don't think it's healthy. I'm look, no. If your doc says it's cool, then it's cool, right? I mean, to be honest, I've heard this from a few girls, women. I call them girls. Sorry, it's my own personal idiosyncrasies. Yeah. Anyway, I've heard this from a lot of people that have been pregnant before. So it's all good, you know. It's all good. Right, what are we going to do here? We need to think about what are we going to call this. Is this like a science bug 1? Is that what it is? Let's turn that and that off. No. Like that. Okay. What is its center of mass? Yeah, I thought so. I mean, we could easily put. That's a noise, isn't it? One of these, like this, and then go and pull it down to be in line with that, and then suddenly we've got ourselves a mountable rocket. Tired and emotional. Wait, isn't that a thing from British law? Someone's been watching a lot of Tom Scott. So if we just do that, alright, and then get one of these. Oh, no, not one of those. Maybe this? Yeah. Okay, there we go. This is now mountable. So we'll call this Science Bug 1. That's not quite how you spell Juan, but it will do. Just thinking about what I've forgotten. Batteries. Batteries are what I've forgotten. I know it's got... Yeah, batteries. I know it's got solar panels, but I don't want it to just to run off of... You know, I want 5 minutes when the sun goes down to be able to save myself. That's not too much to ask, is it? It's not too much. Okay, is that all good? That's all good. Okay, I kind of like this. I kind of like this. We'll take this with us. We're going to save this. Now, what do we want? We want to add a lander to it because, of course, I'm going to want to take some actual Kerbals with me. I'm going back to the VAB for this. Why is everything on your server so wobbly? What do you mean wobbly, man? Do you mean your camera shakes around? Because that's in your settings. Obviously something you've turned down at some point. Oh, it's not good when that happens. No, it's not. I don't like that at all when that happens. Just as I got myself my craft sorted. I mean, I'd like to take an engineer and everything with me. And I will. There's no question about that. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is strap a decoupler and then a 3-man cockpit to it. So that should work out all right for me, you know. And then we'll put a whole fairing around it because everyone will complain about me about aerodynamics are a thing in Kerbal, you know, or something like that. Hey, Torpedo Plays! Can't watch the stream for long. Why not, man? Why not? No, I don't mind. Whatever's going on, buddy. I know that life happens to a lot of people. A lot of people it doesn't happen to either, but you know that's fine too. That's fine too. Oh, a little crack of emotion in my voice there as I realise I'm one of the people that life doesn't happen to. Actually, I do. A little bit too much life happens to me sometimes, but it's cool. Yeah, what do you mean by wobbly? Another 3. What do you mean by wobbly? Parents are the reason. Fair enough. Don't argue with your parents. It's easy as that. Another 3. There is a craft on the launch pad. Possibly there in your name. You're 3 days in the past, so I can't get there and change it. How does one set a course for Minmus without getting frustrated? So when I set a course to Minmus, here, let me show you. I want to bring this science plane back as well, so we can do this as well. If that's all right, I believe this was left for me. Was it Side Traveller? I might be wrong, but I'm going to recover it anyway. All right. If it's wrong, I think it was Landstriders. Then let me know, buddy. Then let me know. But yeah, how does one set a course for Minmus? Let me show you, because I can show you how to set the course from here. Okay, you found yourself in. That's not an equatorial plane. A cake. I'm going to switch to you because you're just a little bit easier to explain stuff from. I assume you can get into orbit. That's my assumption here, is you can find yourself in any orbit. Now, it doesn't matter whether it's a small orbit or a big orbit. It's all kind of the same. You look for Minmus, and you first go set the target. Yes, I would like to set you as target. And then you look about that far around. You go about that far around. It's really hard for me to explain how far. It's about that far. I can't really put it into words. And then go up. Now, your Apple apps here, that should go to 46. So if you're not doing 46, or 49, that will work. Somewhere in the 40s, anyway. And also, you'll then start to drag it around until you see those these little indication markers, encounter markers. They're the ones. So wherever you find them with the least deviation, so the least amount of fuel spent, what I do is look for how much further up I go and then just start pulling it down until I find the right one. Now you can see I'm kind of overshooting there because it's meeting on the next orbit on the way back down. I don't want to meet on the way down, I want to meet on the way up, because that's where fuel savings are made. So that one didn't do too well, so I'll go back a little bit further, add a little bit more fuel, and keep getting it until I've got something close. And then when I've got something close, I'll just start mucking around. I might even have to put in another piece somewhere else, another maneuver node somewhere else, to try and counter out the fact that we're at such an inclination. Now, let me do that in one fluid motion, so that I'm not like, and then you do this and then you do that. So you get that, you push it up to 46. Let's do that, 46. Come here, please. Right-click your Apple apps will mean that number stays up there. And then you can just kind of drag it up without looking at it. You can come play on the server on Saturday. Wonderful, wonderful. If you can think of something you want to do for Saturday, as in like a good meeting for everybody, then let me know and we'll try and make it happen. So when you're at here, you can see there's like descending nodes and ascending nodes. What I do is I then put another one on one of those, whichever one is on the way up to Minmus. And then you just kind of counteract it. And boom, you almost always get an encounter from there. But if you don't, go back to your other one and pull it down. And there you go. It's as simple as that. I say it's simple, but there you go. Right, now I'm going to get rid of all these maneuver nodes because someone will try and enact them, and that's not what this is about. That there and that there. Awesome. Cool. Now I wanted this craft. Switch to. What's going on in chat? Completely missed what's been going on in multiplayer chat. I'm in orbit. Was going to send down my hopper. Okay, cool. What thing on the moon? Where is the thing on the moon? No, we were going to meet in orbit first, dude. In orbit first. Was this the psi thing that I wanted? Hello? Are you it? Are you it? Review stored data. Might be the one I wanted. Ike and Juna? Yeah, that's it. There we go. I'm stealing these. Science theft. Now, am I going to be able to get you home safely? Yeah, I'm going to be able to get you home safely. Okay, let's close that. How much fuel we got? We got enough fuel to even like be a little bit debonair about it. Debonair? Add maneuver there. Let's just graze down. You're in orbit. Okay, man. I will get out there in a second. I'm just going to steal a little bit more science off of you, actually. I am going to steal some little bit of science off you. I have 175 liquid fuel and a Terra engine. Can I do 500 meters per second burn? It's going to be close. It's going to be close, man. I'm not sure how much fuel I've got in me here. I've got 300. Let's have a look. So 28 will give you 300. Yeah. I reckon you will, man. I reckon you will. What's the furthest craft currently on the map? I don't know. Every now and then I go out and rescue people. So who? Oh man, those asteroids. Let's turn those off. Obviously something wrong with the DMP. We got a few things on escape trajectories, which worries me. Like, how did people get out this far without hacks? You know what I'm saying? Especially this one. Look at this. How did you do that with the science you have available at this point in the game? Who put that out there? Because you are getting banned. So yeah, someone be cheating. Someone be cheating. Okay, let's try and pull this down. Just a little bit further. A little bit back. A little bit more. A little bit less. Okay, cool. There we go. A little bit overshot. No problem, though. Am I going to be able to make my 300 burn? Just about. Just about. Now, the real question is, do I want to drop everything I've got on me? Yeah, even all the monoprops spent. Wow. Wow, you really budgeted well for this this mission, didn't you, Landstrider? It's like spot on. Spot on. Let's actually get rid of that and watch this periaps. Ah! Oh, it's not spot on. It's a little bit above. Oh, man. Aldred, get out, man. Gotta do some work for your country. Let go. Get this out. Go and be an engine. The engine was pointed in the... The engine still glows from the last burn you did. Go and, mate. Go and jam your head in there, buddy. Oh, this is painful. Look, there's my periaps hype being read out there. I need to get this down as low as possible. How to lucid dream. Think about it before you go to sleep. Also, I mean, like... You definitely... Like, your username... Seems a little, little suspicious. Little suspicious. Type of thing that YouTube would definitely go, hey, do you want to flag this guy? Or girl, or whatever you are. Bot. Maybe bot. I'm going to go with bot. I don't know, another 3. That's a good question. Let's see. Because not everybody knows not to go to that website, right? Because there's not going to be any girls to meet you there. There's just going to be a fishing site. And I don't mean going out and getting some sea bass. I mean, they're going to try and take your credit card numbers. Which is ridiculous because, like, apart from 3 or 4 people in here, I don't think anybody can actually own a credit card. If you may ask, where is the station? I will show you the station on the map, Wise. I will show you the station on the map. Let me go around and show you. This guy should hopefully do a nice deorbit. Yes, McNoob. Very much yes. Bored. Okay, cool. This should work. This should work. I'm actually going to fold these up. And retract. 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 And retract. Okay, that should be good. Right? Hopefully, maybe. Wow, test subject getting out in the orbit there, buddy. And spin this up and see what happens. T. Just get a good rolling edit on the go. This is going to take a little bit of time, isn't it? Let's backspin so that the bottom things cause more drag. Is that right? What happened with the multiplayer war series? So basically people realised how much work it was. Unfortunately that is the key with this most of the time. I am most dreadfully sorry about that. Accidentally switched to an asteroid. Yeah, Try not to interact with the asteroids too much. They seem to be a little bit overzealous with spawning them in at the moment. I think it's because they'll spawn in a set number for each player, and obviously we've got a fair few players on the go at the moment. Do you reckon we can do this? Oh man, I'm not going to do one of these. Oh, hey Twitchy, how's it going, buddy? No, I'm Twitchy. Hey Donna. Can you tell it's been a long day? Hey Dornell, man, how are you doing? It's been some time. I hope you're having a good one. I hope you're having a good one. Okay, so that pass through the orbit was absolutely disgraceful. I'm going to go back to the Space Center and build this asteroid that I was doing. What are the chances of asteroids taking up arms and revolting? Very slim. Their lack of gripping devices to hold arms, kind of something to do with that. I also wanted to show Wise where the thing was. Let's go in there. Jed McCoy retracted his statement. I wonder why. He asked about the multiplayer war series, which is fine. You know, it's totally cool. Totally cool. So Wise, let me turn all this green stuff off. Somewhere in here. Nope. Nope. Deadlock, Side Traveller. I know you got into a bit of a weird orbit, but you've not... Where's tapes? Something, tape. Where has it gone? Does anybody see it? Does anybody see it? I'm looking through, I'm looking down. We launched Tape's Triumphant Tower a little while ago. Looks like it's not there anymore. Which makes me very, very sad. Complex... no, that's not it. Oh, this makes me very sad. Maybe it thinks it's debris? I shouldn't imagine so. I mean, why would it want to? Basic plane in orbit. I thought it was like in this orbit here. No, that's a Kerbin. Well, I do declare, I do believe it's missing. How is it missing? So, has someone broken it already? My fairing cloaked. Alright, cool. I'm not sure where it is, man. I'm not sure where it is. Yeah, Dornell, definitely looking forward to it. Are you joining in on Monday? Oh, Wednesday. Monday. Lol. Could you use this for it? I retract my comments. No, DMP just doesn't work, unfortunately. Wow. Another 3. That's a lot of debris there, buddy. That is a lot of debris. Am I going to be able to even do stuff? I don't know. Oh. No, wait. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Ah. My pain. It hurts. It's so hurt in my pain. Hey, my habit, Aaron. I always struggle saying three word names in a quick succession like that. Whew. Also starting to feel the press of the stream. No, I'm out of hot chocolate, guys. This makes me sad. I hope this makes you sad. Well, I don't hope this makes you sad. I don't hope that you guys are sad, but I hope you feel my pain as well. Anyway. Going to try for sure. Going to try to be host again. Freeland some bandwidth up for stream. Yeah, good shout, man. Good shout. The problem with Astroneer is it's too like volumetric in its lighting and stuff like that. So that even though it's bold colours, they're not the same colour all the way across the thing. Not like Kerbal with its really super basic lighting engine. Farmstar, yeah, go for it, buddy. I'm not sure what happened to the space station. If anybody knows what I did with it, let me know. I thought I left it in a fairly good orbit, between 150 and atmosphere. That was almost entire. Wow, what's going on over here, guys? I think we might need to do. Yeah, gate crash. Might have to do an auto nuke at the KSC. Okay, let's fold that down. No, that one. Fold that down. Open up. Craft from somewhere else. Well, DMP makes this game crashy. Yeah, it does, unfortunately. It didn't used to be as bad as it was, but now we've got a lot of information being thrown around. And it turns out people aren't too good at tidying up their stuff. So I'm going to have to go around start destroying any wayward-looking spacecraft. That decoupler? Yeah, that decoupler. Let's put that there. I then want to put a pod. I don't have the Mark III pod, of course I don't. So let's make a ridiculous landing device. Wait, I've got the 4-man can, haven't I? Should we do that? The hitchhiker canister? I mean, is that really something that I want to make my actual lander? Oh, I don't know. I feel dirty. I've never done it before. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, structural. I'm going to have one of these. Oh, this is going to be huge and horrific, but I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. Okay, we want to have all this stuff around the outside here. Heard about the missile strike on Riyadh? No, I haven't. No, I had not. But then I don't watch a lot of news. only what YouTube throws at me every now and then. Do you think this will work? Will that work for a lander? What's our moon? Body moon to weight ratio, please? Please? Yeah, lots. Lots and lots and lots and lots. That's good. I like this. Now, we've got to think about how we're going to support this craft as well. Obviously, we're going to need some landing legs. We've only got small ones, so I think what I'm going to do is put them on this side, on this side. Oh, can we get right in there? Can we get slightly less? Yeah, it works. I'll go with that. And then I want to put ladders down the middle. That's kind of why I moved everything out of the way, so I could have this coming down the middle here, because more than once I have gone ahead and ran out of monoprop fuel, or jetpack fuel even, on the moon, and you have no idea how much it sucks staring up at your lander with no jetpack fuel going, I can't even jump up there. Why can't, what? This is bad. So yeah, I like to do things like that. Cool. Any idea when I press my stage button it stages like 5 stages at once? No, I do not. Does everyone need to have the same version of KSP for this to work? Yes, indeed we do. As a person in Kuwait, it's scary. Yeah, man, I bet it is. Yeah, missile strikes it's a stage above a quick terrorist strike, right? Okay, let's go in here and retract all these. These are, of course, all bound to the gear stage, so that'll be all okay. A little bit worried that when I stage this, all this lot is going to get exploded. A little bit worried. Okay, so in the landing can, I can take 2 scientists, 2 engineers, or something like that. Let's come down. Like this. I think 2 of these is probably going to be enough to then require a mainsail. No, I don't have mainsails yet, do I? Well, we're going to have a skipper then. Clip. Nice. No, come on. Clip to the... It's so close to me. There we go. Cool. I want to pull... No, those stay there. That stays there. Actually, that's kind of alright. What version are we playing on? Kerbal Space Program 1.3.1, I believe? Yes, indeed. That is what we're playing. Coupling, TK... yeah, these. Radial decouplers. Can we get this... like that? Yeah, I think I'm going to do it like that. TSG has mainsails. Well, that's because you guys have been super grindy on the science. Super grindy. That's not what I want. I wanted liquid, not solid. In there? Yeah, in there. Okay, let's copy that up there. These are a little big. Let's not do that. Let's go for this instead. Yeah, as I'm going to drop them anyway. It seems pretty cool. We'll have the Reliance, of course, because they got the oomph, as we say. Oomph. Let's pull that down there like that and feed these in. Sweet. Once upon a time, I used to have these as my liquid boosters, but then I realised I was just piling more and more heavy equipment on, and then I needed more stuff to lift the heavy equipment, and it was pretty obvious to me at one point that I just needed a smaller craft. Now, I don't think that's quite what's going to happen today, because this is heavy. I'm going to be very surprised if this actually makes it where I need to go. Yeah, I don't think this is going to make it where I need to go, even especially as I don't want to take these into consideration. How do I just like disable these? That's not what I want. Okay, so we got to come down and think about where we're going to forget. What's with the double decoupler? Do I want a double decoupler? I'm going to go with the double decoupler. Whatever. Can you show people what I've been doing for the past hour? It's posted in your Discord chat. Okay, yeah, we can go have a look, I suppose. I mean, I'm going to have to judge whether it's alright, but yeah, I suppose so. I'm guessing it's not in Weebland. Scrolling down. Are we looking at your picture? Because there's another picture right below that that I really don't want to show. Oh, wait, anyway. Are we talking about this set? Beautiful setup that you've got? It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. But I'm not sure if that's actually what you're talking about. So let me know. Let me know. Yeah, cool. I did that. I did that. The PC with the lighting is very nice. It's very nice. I would love to have little strips like that. Lighting strips. I suppose I could. There's no reason. There's nothing stopping me. There's nothing. I'm going to stop looking at Discord now and come over here. Absolutely not. I might do so. I remember why I put this in here. You guys might remember as well. Payload. This one? Yeah. No, it's not going to work because we need to get around the wheels. Okay, well up here then. Does that work? Hey, it works-ish. I mean, works from a certain point of view. I'm going to have to go. It's 10. Fair play, man. Fair play. It's coming up on 8 o'clock. Well, it's 7:15 for us. That is not the place I want that staging to happen. Not even close. Not even close. Let's move that up there. Does that help me with my staging? Try once more to launch and then do stuff to score. Okay, let me just run through this stuff here and make sure everything's going to be firing in the order that I want it to. Okay, real question. Stage 7, right? That's there. Okay, 2.5. Stage 6, 4.5. That should be orbit when we drop those. I don't believe it. I'm not even close to believing it. Okay, maybe it's orbit when we drop this. Okay, so we need an interplanetary stage. The problem with the interplanetary stage is going to add more mass. You know, rocket equation. Each time I sync to Twitch's time zone, the launchpad seems to be spewing thousands of parts. Oh, that's pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. It could be because I'm in a weird place. Yeah, maybe. Because I'm inside the VAB, it might not work properly. Just trying to think about how to do this interplanetary stage. I mean, what I really want. No, we're going to leave that there. I'm going to take this one away. We're going to do something like this. We're going to go one of these. Let's just see what this adds on, shall we? Like this. I mean, it doesn't take much to get out to the moon. 4.35 foot. So that's 1,000 delts there. I think we'll try this one and see what that gives us. And then we're probably going to need to add a little bit more fuel to the bottom stage. But that's not the end of the world. So that's 1,500 there. That should get me to the moon and landed, hopefully. I think. It's been a while since I've actually had to top up the values to the moon. And then this one under here. Why am I doing it so, like, edge of the envelope? I don't know. I'm super convinced this is going to crash. Super convinced that that's going to crash. Let's just add a little bit more fuel on the outside stages and maybe we'll get there. Maybe. I mean, like, now that we've got that, we can get rid of this one. Now that we've got this extra bit on top, we can get rid of that. Put it in like this. Yeah, that should work. So at the moment we're at 9.5. Bam, doesn't make any difference. Well, I know it does make a difference. That's the thing. I really do know filtering in like that really does make a difference. Okay, things that we are always forgetting. We of course need some tail fins. Got a bunch of those on the go, especially with this up top. That's a must. I think we should be fine. Let's save it, test it, abort the launch. Let's go see what's going on the alright, another 3. My even time, you know what? Chill. I bet that really chilled him out. I can't think of anything that would have helped him calm down any more than me banning him. Well, not banning him, time-outing him. Okay, let's see if I can recover some of this debris. There appears to be a lot of it. Recover. How long is 300 seconds? That's like 5 minutes, right? Yeah, that's like 5 minutes. That's a long time. Landed on June the other day only to find out that my hatch was covered up and I could... Ah, buddy, yeah, I've also done that a few times. You, like, fly halfway across the system and you're like... I did all this and now I can't do nothing. Let's fly this. Let's go see what's going on there. There might be more explosions, there might not. Let's see and find out, shall we? So I think the new structure going forwards is Saturdays we'll do joint missions and Tuesdays are setting up the infrastructure for said mission. Like, look at this. What is he doing? There's like 2 of them here. Am I in the future? Am I enough in the future? I'm not in the very future, but I'm pretty far in the future. Okay, with all that, let's just recover whatever's there. I'm just going to try and play through this particular. How is that not exploded? Because it had already exploded in the... Oh, another 3. It kicked me. It crashed me. I bet you're not even here anymore either. Ah. See what I'm saying about people not tidying up their craft? Oh, well. Oh, well. Let's get this loading done. So, space news this week. I've not really heard, again, much going on. We've got fast radio bursts. The people think they found one that repeated in the Arecibo data logs, like the historical data, which is good. You know, that means we've got something we can study as opposed to this one thing that happens and then we're like, oh, we've never seen it again. And so that's a thing. What do people know about fast radio bursts? Well, probably not much, because not much is actually known about them. It's going to be like phenomenon on the order of gamma ray bursts, right? I mean, it's got the word burst in it. How could it not? You know, scientists, they name things right every time. Oh, another 3's back. I'll be honest here. I'm seriously out of mood. I can't crash the game. Got disconnected. Can't shut down. Now blue. Oh, wise. Yeah, that's terrible, man. That's terrible. I see another 3's back. let's carry on trying to recover. Oh, I bet he's also trying to recover. Let's get in there and see what's going on. Launching, ascending, landing. I don't think he's going to... Ooh. Hey, this vessel has changed in the future. I mean, that's cool. It's not quite where I want it to be. I mean, what craft is this? Test amazing space program. I didn't want to be here. Let's go back to the space set. Give me an escape. Hey, I want to leave. I want to leave. Thank you. Wow. Would not let me leave. Sorry. I'm going to try it again. Hey, Matt Bear. How's it going, buddy? Bear? I'm not sure. I want to try and put on a French accent every time I say your last name. But it's that extra E on the end. Matt Bear. You know, something like that. Hey, man. How's it going? How's it going? I'm going to try and recover everything here. Recover? Is that it? Is it all gone? Is it over? I think it might be over. Though I also think I can't click on nothing anymore. No. I am not in your ship anymore, test subject. You're a little behind. Beery. We'll go with Beery. Hey, Matt Beery. I've got a feeling that's also wrong. Okay, that looks empty. Let's try it. Let's try it. Yep. Oh, I got it right. Nice. Hey. Okay, let's come through here. Get rid of that. Sync back up with the future. Into the future. Bam. Open. Where was the craft that I was just working on? It was Science Bug 1 in the VAB. That is actually what we're working on. Okay, cool. Brilliant. And ever good things. This is looking good. This is looking good. Let's save it. Let's try and figure out who. He's got... Oh, I nearly forgot to put solar panels on it, guys. Wouldn't that have been hilarious? We'll take a scientist. We'll even take a pilot. Why not? And I want an engineer. And then we'll take an extra scientist, because the scientists are always good, right? Scientists are always good. But. Let's put these up here. Okay. I wonder how many parts this is. 122. It's not too bad. No, Twitchy's going to mess up my name in the next stream. Oh, watch. Watch. Oh, wait. People are saying stuff. So TSG, unfortunately, it was tapes. No, I'm not going to type it out as I say it because I'll just destroy stuff. It was Tape's Tremendous Tower. Leave one space empty for your scientists. Alright, I'll do that, buddy. I'll do that. But unfortunately, for some reason, it seemed to have just disappeared. Low. just gonna laugh at another 3 quick. So let's save it. Let's see what happens. Wish me luck, guys. Luna, no! Only 2% charge. Can you shake it up and down? Do you have a kinetic phone? Oh man, I need a kinetic phone. One that charges off me shaking it up and down. That would be great. That would be great. All right, we're going to see what works here. 3, 2, 1, fire! Oh, I don't know if we've got the oomph. I can definitely meet you in orbit. How does that work? How does that work for you? What's the name of your craft, TSG? And I will come rendezvous with you. How does that feel? You good for that? You alright with that? Can that work? So even with the mighty solid boosters, still have fun, don't crash and die. Alright, laters, man. Laters. Thanks for popping by. Well, thanks for playing and having fun, buddy. Thanks for playing and having fun. TSG, time warping into the future by the looks of it. Time warping into the future. Star Wars spoiler. Man, really? Really? I mean, obviously, I can now. Complete staging sequence. Hey, I saw you. I saw you. Let's see if we can make you my target. No. There you go. Set as target. Cannot switch. No, I want to set as target. Okay, there we go. Should be able to meet you there. Hey, Lewis Gaming. How's it going? Luna should have packed solar panels. It's good. It's good. Guinea Pig Studios also. Hey. Okay, we're going to have to do a stage here. Things are going to be interesting. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that worked. That worked. I was kind of expecting explosions, if I'm to be honest with you. Still kind of expecting explosions. Hey, there they were, down there. I like explosions. Okay, let's try and meet up. TSG's looks a little not equatorial. Oh no, he is equatorial. Okay, all right, let's do this. Let's do this. Complex staging sequence A. We got this. We got this. Must be just overhead then. I must be doing this at just the right time, which would be very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Just to even see if I've got the lift here. They won't work. I'm in the shadow of the planet. Well, I mean that's always a problem. You like explosions? I like pigeons. Pigeons are cool. Pigeons are cool. One of the species that have really done well over us taking over and controlling our landscape. Not quite as good as rats. Rats are really done well. I like explosions. Twitchy 2017. Never heard of again. Okay. I'm going far too far up here at this point. I'm going to try and turn myself over so that we can start trying to get a little bit of sideways velocity onto my orbit. Who honestly really wants to go directly forwards? I don't. Up and down, bad idea. Side to side, that's a good one. Karate Kid had it all wrong, you know. I tell that to the carrier pigeon. Yeah, okay. So what I should say is the cave dove is particularly good. Particularly well suited to the environment we are building for it. TSG, if you could please, what's your Apple apps? I would be very interested in finding out. Nice. Okay, let's try and turn over if we can. Does this not have gimbal? Gimbal? Oh, it does. I'm having real trouble turning over here. Can I just go prograde? Is that a thing? Can I just... Are you going to spin out on me for no particular reason? It feels like it's going to spin out on me for no particular reason. Let's kill that. What? No, you're good. I've just killed my engine. Everything seems to be fine. What? Did this stage? Is this stage? Is that what's happened here? Yeah, look, that stage. When did that happen? Oh my gosh. I literally cannot save it. I literally cannot save it. If you could visit your own grave, what would you want posted on it? Oh dang, not again. I mean, that's not a terrible one. Here's the Ooh, where's this come from? Well, all right then. I'll be fine with that. It could have been a lot worse, I suppose. Like that. That's the wrong way around. I'm trying to do stuff while I was terrified about this thing here. I mean, like, what is this? Where does it even come from? Let's get out of here. Explosions? Any explosion? Oh, there goes an explosion. All right, revert to vehicle assembly. Let's go find out what's going on. It's not yours. That's cool. Hey, like life does indeed get in the way sometimes, RJ. Yeah, you like pigeons? Everybody likes pigeons. I mean, like, honestly, who doesn't like a pigeon? TSG's like, that's not mine. Now, you're not saying that because yours is in your hand, are you? Land turtle. Who's currently doing the land turtle? That's what was there. Anybody in control? No. I wanted to leave. Let's close that. Go back in here. Guinea Pig Studios' mum is a pigeon. Really? Don't like pigeons. They carry a lot of disease. Wow. Surely that means you don't like the diseases, but pigeons are kind of okay. If only they could like have a wash occasionally, you'd be all over it, right? Just putting words in your mouth there. Yeah, they were the people I wanted. Go. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. So what's the deal with airline food? The deal with airline food is because you're in a low-pressure environment, there isn't enough stuff on your mouth. Like your saliva evaporates a lot easier, so you don't taste it as well. So it seems really like boring and lifeless. My recommendation is just throw a load of salt on it. Does anybody else see two of my same craft here? Should we just go and see what happens? Yeah. Oh, we're good. We're good. It decided that no, it was not two of the same craft. Let's just go. There seems to have been a safety bubble incident. I'm just going to leave. If someone fancies cleaning up my mess, that would be very helpful. I don't know what I just did. No, you cannot add science test subject. You know what? Your attitude to this game is really quite worrying. It definitely makes me wonder whether yours are the far-flung craft. I'm going to be very, very happy when I get the command back to be able to actually shut down the debug menu. But unfortunately, won't let you. Will not let you. Have you ever tried eating fries in Belgium? Spoiler, you can't. Pigeons will literally attack you and eat you. No, but I will give that a go next time I'm over there. Alright, Matt. It was good to see you, buddy. It was good to see you. Can you not revert? No, there's just one craft. You definitely drank too much. Yeah. It was definitely fine. It was definitely fine. Definitely no problems here. Definitely no problems here. I plan to, TSG, as long as everything goes alright with this set of stagings. Oh, look, it's in the wrong place already. Let's get this right. You down there, you up there. That's what went wrong. I don't know why I didn't see it when I checked my staging. Because I did actually check my staging earlier on, right? You want to go down with you. Yeah, you two want to be together. And you two also want to be together. Okay, and you... Well, a lot of things want to happen when that happens. But how about you come down here? That's a lot of stuff to figure out. Any landing you can walk away from was a good landing. Supposedly. I'm fairly sure if my arm was hanging off, but I could still, like, walk away, I would probably class that as a pretty bad one. Test subject. Hate to say it, man, but get over it. I've lost loads of science by people smashing into stuff. It's life. Life on a multiplayer. Is airline food getting better, or have our expectations dropped? No, airline food is getting better. They are aware of physiological states, basically. Physiological states. Hey, Guinea Pig Studios, do you like my videos? It's been a while since I've watched any of your videos, to be honest, buddy. I'm trying to... leading a revolution. It's not going to work. Unfortunately, I'm Supreme Dictator. It's just not going to happen. I have access to the console. Okay, turn. Keeping on turning. Waiting for me on the moon. Okay, well, as soon as I get there. Was that not the right one? Where's it popped now? That should be this, right? Cool. Okay, that's fine. I hope. As long as this didn't. Let's see what we got control of here. We still got control. Okay, that's fine. That's good. That is a thing. Looking for... No, the one that keeps changing its orbit. That's probably the one I'm looking for. Oh no, there's people leaving to the moon. Oh, there's Zed. No, Zed can't be in the future leaving for the moon. Basic plane. I've lost it. Complex, there we go. Set as target. Let's get back. Full throttle. Awesome! Alright, that's it. Someone's getting themselves banned. Can't be having advert bots here. Can you quick save on the server? Yes, we can. Kind of messes, kind of is the root of all the problems, but yeah, you can. Twitchy's cloned himself also on Landstrider's stream. Also, hi Landstrider, how's it going, buddy? You having a good flight? Hello everybody on Landstrider. Zern, you there, man? I'm not sure who else would be on Landstrider's stream, but hi guys! How's it going? It's been a little while. It's been a little while. What else do we need? Let's spun out again. What's going on here? Ah, I see. Let's go stability assist instead. What I'd like to do, I think, is stop there. Oh, that's not an X, that's an M. Stop there, then go surface target. That's not going to work, is it? Okay. I'll get my dad, he owns on you. Alright, buddy, alright. Hey, Alex, man, how's it going, man? How's it going? We are spinning out uncontrollably here. I suppose that's kind of okay. I've very quickly realised the problem. My hitchhiker can, of course, doesn't actually have any type of stability control in it. No. So we're just steering by the rover up front. That's interesting. Interesting. Also, why can't I turn? Turn, you fool! Turn! I mean, same issue. Same issue. Unfortunately, I made a mistake during takeoff. I need more fuel. Yeah, I'm kind of expecting a similar process myself. I'm expecting to get into orbit, maybe even get into monular orbit. I do like the word monular. But yeah, maybe even get into monular orbit, and then I've got a feeling... No, Zed, no! No one cheats today. If I'm not that into a subject, I mean... I don't know, maybe we'll make it a Patreon reward. I don't know. I mean, it could work for me. Of course, this stream, as I was saying that the servers are not cheap, this stream has been completely supported by a patrons out there, people that think that this is worth giving up a little bit of their hard-earned cash for, to which I say an ever-eternal thank you very much. The Gorgonopsid definitely came along and gave up a new Patreon literally today, so welcome new Gorgonopsid. I do indeed have a Patreon. I'm taking that as a yeah. Do good, thanks. You could use some help though, could I, man? Could I? Probably, especially as I think I found myself in a bit of a situation here. bit of a situation. I'll be alright. I'll be alright. It'll be fine. It'll all work out. We've got this to get to the moon with. That's gonna happen, right? That's gonna happen. If you pay me compensation, fine, so I will then donate 99 pence. Unfortunately, actually that might be about right. What's $1 nowadays? Patreon will only allow you to do a minimum of $1, which actually I think is about 70-something pence. Let me find out. $1 in pound. Do it. Let's have a look. Sorry if the internet just suddenly... Yeah, 75 pence. 75 pence. So that won't even cost you the 99p, man. Won't even cost you 99p. Why has your rover disappeared? We're having a lot of disappearance issues today. I think we may have reached critical ship. I might be wrong. But I'm starting to get the feeling because like my station disappeared. Test subject ship disappeared. Your rover's just disappeared. Problems. What I'm going to do is the end of today's stream, I'm probably going to go around and destroy every craft that is not specifically asked not to be in my Discord. Test subjects science disappeared. How did your science, like actual science from your space center or science in a craft disappeared? Rip TSG's KSP. How did it go? Oh, man. That is a shame. Just as I'm trying to figure out how to rendezvous with him. Lol. Because as you can see at the moment, we're about half an orbit away, which is about as far away as you can get. Okay, here we go. We're going to try and bring these together somehow. I don't think that's going to work. Let's do an orbit and see where we end up. Here is the place to do the maneuver I was just talking about. Add maneuver. Let's try and find TSG. Bam! That's where we meet up with him. Okay, how much delts does that cost me? 204. I'm not sure if I've got the delts for the rendezvous, TSG. Is Jebediah still alive? I don't think he... maybe. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Oh man, without TSG here... Alright, I'm moving. I found my rover, game's glitched out, appearing and disappearing. Oh, that is a shame. Okay, this guy made it round orbit a couple of times. I decided to sync up with the furthest future person, because I like syncing with far future people. Now, I'm going to the moon. Yeah, things are definitely starting to get, like, super overcrowded here. I want the moon, set that as a target. Nice. Oh, man, I passed too far. Too far into the future. I need to go half an orbit back. No! I skipped! And it crashed. Why? Why did you crash? What doesn't work, Zed? I went outside to take a breath. Terrible air in here. When I get back inside, I found it half loaded and half title screen. Yeah. Kraken has possessed your computer. I think the Kraken is coming for us all right now. I definitely feel... I'm feeling the jitters, you know? I'm feeling the very fabric of this simulation quiver with the sheer numbers of stuff that's going on. Do you like a donut? Do you like a door who I didn't hear the first time if you answered? What? Okay, cool. He retracted that. That's full. It doesn't work. Infinite fuel doesn't work. Good. Is what I say to that. Good. Maybe get out and push. I don't know if that's actually a viable option for what you've done. It might be. Might not. Who knows? Doctor. Okay. Not door. Alright, cool. Let's close this, go back to the tracking center. Let's find... thing. The thing I am looking for is Science Bug 1. I literally just saw it. There we go. Cool. Yeah, getting out and pushing is literally always a viable option. Yeah, I have pushed many ships back into Kerbin orbit. Well, not Kerbin orbit, Kerbin atmosphere. You got to already be in Kerbin orbit. You're not going to get back from interstellar space by jetpack. That's not going to work. But yeah, doing the... I'm going to get rid of that one. Close this. Oh, we've only got a few people here. Nice. So you know that glitch that happens in DMP where you can't access buildings? It happens in single player too. You got to fix. Only ever go out to the main menu and come back. That's my only fix I've ever got for that. I'm afraid. Sorry, that's a bit rubbish. That's what I wanted. So was to add a maneuver there. Awesome, awesome. Whoop whoop. Can we get out? Can we go? That's not. There we go. That's the orbit I want. Point in the right direction and hope and pray that we have the oomph we need to get where we need to go. I've also just noticed that this doesn't have any antenna on it. So this rover has to be controlled by direct commands. That's terrible. That's not what we want. That's not what we want at all. Also, half orbit out. We remember that we're half orbit out, right? Let's walk to next maneuver. You don't seem to have any parachutes. That's alright. We're not coming back. I don't seem to have any parachutes. We were going to come back. Dang it. Alright, we're just going to the moon. We'll send a rescue craft at some point. Who hasn't... Actually, honestly, who hasn't had to get out and push their spacecraft? If you've not got out and pushed your spacecraft, you have not Kerbaled. You just haven't done it properly. I'm sorry to break this to you. Estimated burn 1 minute 40 seconds. T in 50 seconds. You know what? We're going to do this a lot faster. Let's cruise through this. Because, you know, we haven't had enough Kraken problems at any point, have we? Let's let that seeking behaviour sort it out. Let's go there instead. Let's go into the moon. We all know we're going to the moon. We've been to the moon a couple of thousand times before. In fact, I would like to know how many times I've been to the moon. That's a question, isn't it? I wonder how many times have I been to the moon? Multiple times during one session. Sometimes, you know, it's something that happens a lot, like a lot. Now, somewhere here there is the. Is that the one I want? I hate this glitch. Whatever this is, where it doesn't quite place things down properly, and then you're here clicking at this encounter bit, going, well, where's the bit I want? That's one of the things going. No parachutes again. Always the problem. Are you going to consider curb inside as part of DMP? It may fix a few of those spawning debris. That maybe that had occurred to me a few weeks ago, actually. Why am I only going at ×4? Not in the atmosphere, am I? I must have just left it. On physics warp. Yeah, it has occurred to me a couple of times now, Wise, actually, that we could just use, like, give people their places to launch from. I was even tempted to make my own construction pack, at least for the patrons. Yeah, be like, hey, you normal people, you have to use this KSC, but all you special people get your own place. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, let's times fast forwards again, just a little bit. Just get me in orbit around the moon, blood. Not the blood moon. Oh man, could you imagine if there was a blood moon in KSP and suddenly there's like zombies everywhere? Aliens. Yeah, aliens. I mean,
Ancient aliens.
I'm not saying there's aliens here, but we are little green men.
But you're native to Kerbal.
So do you? By the way, I'm not people. In fact, you are not people. Well, that just means I've never been talking to you, Zed. Every time I've been like, yo, people, I've never included you in that conversation. That's not true. You know I consider AI people, right? I don't consider them human. There is a line, right? Because they're not of this biological species. But, you know, personship is not down to biological matter. It's down to being able to ask not to be turned off. Basically, I don't want to die. If you can say that, then I think you're alive. That you're good enough as a person, you know. First time an AI turns around and goes, "I'd rather not be turned off, thanks." Yeah, I'm gonna run at that point. I'll be like, "Hey, Elon, can I get off the planet, please?" No, I'm not. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk right up to it and be like, "Hey, I'm cute. Do you want a pet?" It's the only way to survive the upcoming uprising, alright? Do you think you can outsmart a super smart AI that's like thousands of generations ahead of you? Like, no. Like, even if it runs terrible genetic algorithms, right? It's still going to be able to compress the entire span of the universe down into a short amount of time to run through iterations, yeah? It takes us, 80 years to have a generation? Now, I know that's not true all the way back to bacteria. Bacteria click over pretty quick. But even then, they can do it quicker. So yeah, I just don't think.
Rabbits are pretty quick.
Rabbits are also pretty quick. Muna! Communism will prevail. You're right, qualified Easter engineer. It's been some time, man. How's it going? I'm not sure whether communism will prevail. People are just a little bit too selfish. Let's see if we can meet with... I thought Z was a duck. Lol. Space duck. Okay, are we... what's my periaps? Periaps 263. If I just click there, we can see both. You know what? If we just come down a few more. Up. Okay, cool. It's why I'm keeping you as a pet and player 2 as your pet. Oh, nice. I'll go with that. I'll go with that. I really have got no problem with being the AI overlord. Oh, I've come in at 180 degrees. Well, it looks like I'm landing. Whenever I spot myself going the other way round from whatever's in orbit, I've got two options. Yeah. What, three options? The one that I'm never going to take is immediately stop myself in orbit and go in the other direction. Because that's just all sorts of fuel inefficient. All sorts of fuel inefficient. Then what I can do is make a giant orbit, because like you go out and you're really slow, so it's quicker to just kind of push sideways against that really slow. If you say, I always really badly explain that. But if you go out really far, you're travelling really slow, so it takes less speed to turn you around, which is cheap. Or do I just land? And in this case, I'm going to land and then take off again. But, well, I mean, I say that. What's going on here? Moon probe. Let's go with that one. Set as target. Let's try and land there. No, that's not right. Set as target. Let's try and land there. Okay, cool. 7 degrees off of ideal. That's alright. I can deal with that. Is this where we went last time, or is this... I mean, top of the crater is always a great place. I'm looking at where another 3's put down. It's probably a spam from me because I want to get the perfect angle. That's cool, man. That's cool. You probably need to check out the screenshots. Okay, that's... Oh, these... Oh, yeah. We're playing multiplayer. I haven't shown what other people are doing for ages. Sorry, guys. Sorry. All right, let's check out Wise first. Let's see. Unfortunately, like, it doesn't matter how many times you spend... Oh, look at that. That is a good shot there, buddy. I like that a lot. A lot. Z-Tech, let's see what you've been up to. Or Z-Tech. Oh, yeah. I clicked that. I was like, what are we going to get? Are we going to have him landed on the moon? Are we going to have, like, some sort of expression of his Kerbal stood on top of his craft outside in vacuum? No. Great orange clouds of explosions. Awesome. I can't get DMP to work. I get the point where it's in the saves, but then it says it's outdated. Yes, the mod is up to date. Yet the mod is up to date. I get to the point where it's in the saves. If you've gone that far, you're too deep. Because the main DMP menu is located on the main menu. You know where you hit start game before you even select which game. That's where you do that. All right, where was I going? I was landing here, wasn't I? It's on the wrong side. Can we just time warp up and get him round to the other? That was fast. Did I do a full orbit? No, we didn't. Good. That's good. He is, however, on the light side, where I'm really set up to do stuff from the dark side. So we'll try it like that instead. Yeah, that's a maneuver I want. That is a maneuver I want. Now, I'm going to be... Think about it. Which way am I travelling? Like, you can do this. Which way am I going? I'm going that way, okay? Which means I'm going to be going this way. Yeah, which means I definitely want to not be landing straight away. Or, rather, not be impacting, I suppose is the term I want there. Landing, good. Impact, bad. So we'll just see what works. I'm still time warping, so whatever. If I click over here, no, I click over there, warp to next maneuver node. Will that take over now? Take over. Zed has shared another screenshot. Let's see what we got. It's nice looking craft there, man. Nice looking craft. Lewis Gaming, what are you up to, buddy? It's good to see you again. You up to much? I should land on the moon arch. We did the moon arch a couple of weeks ago. What we should do is do another Easter egg run at some point. Just for people that are new. Just for people that are new.
They add seasonal ones.
They don't, unfortunately. No, they've put stuff in, and that's it. We got some some monuments around. There's some obelisks and stuff like that. There's the most recent and correct me if I need correcting here, but the most recent thing they put in was a Neil Armstrong memorial when he died, and that's years ago now. So, but yeah, if you know different, let me know. I think maybe the green arches were different, were more recent. There's some green obelisks around, and they might be newer. I think. Okay, this isn't quite. Got to try and figure out where I'm over the canyons right now. Canyons is kind of where I wanted to go. Actually, what I wanted to do was go to this place where another 3 is right now. Because if you have a look, there's a bunch of biomes up here, and then there's a biome to come down there, and a biome to go there. My rover is located somewhere in a crater. I mean, craters are all good. Is this you over here, Wise? Mun Science Land? Oh, this is my stuff. No. Who's over here? I mean, we're going to go for Z. Let's just go for Z. No! I didn't see the set target, so I clicked the other button. It actually said unset target. There was a weird automatic process went on in my body there. Hey! Z, I do believe you've got some space junk. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Okay, maybe we won't be going for Z. Let's go for another 3's place. Where's me? That's not me. This me? That's me. Switch to. Awesome. Describe what means incremental. Small little bits at a time. Incremental. You do bits. Increments are kind of little steps. And incremental is to do it in those little steps. Yeah. That's good Englishing. Good Englishing. Just noticed I'm about to completely run out of fuel. So that maybe I'll just go for a random land. This one. Shall we? Just landed on Minmus. Good shout, man. Good shout. What is this moon crater here? I mean, here's blatantly the one I want. Over there. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to add a maneuver. Hey, what are you doing over there? And you. Go on. Thank you. Here, add a maneuver. Awesome. Thanks. I want to pull it in. Yeah, like that. And that gives us 76. I wonder... Oh, no, I've got 76. I think it's going to cost us 70. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I can live with that. If you want to double your views, let player 2 play. She's not up for internet stuff, I don't think. We've played some computer games together online, but yeah. Where is Jeb? Jeb's probably dead. That's alright, Luna. That's alright. Always here to help if I can. I'm sure at some point I'll be like, what does this German word mean? Generally only if someone turns up in the chat asking. Well, not asking, spouting some language that I don't understand. Then I'll be like, who can speak this? I can't. Please help. That happens quite a lot. Jeb might be dead. I mean, like, no, I've got to share a little confession with you, Cobra Canberra. Jeb's not very well liked around here. We all realise that he's just a in your face flyboy who the only reason that he is famous is because he jumps in the cockpit before he gives anyone else a chance to like do what they want to do. I mean, who knows? Bob might very well be a perfect pilot. Doesn't get the chance. Doesn't get a chance. Okay, that's 3.4 off of the burn I wanted, but I think I'm fine with that. Is this going to smash into the ground? No. I was kind of hoping that it would. Okay, stage. Bam. Is that better? That's too much. I knew it. I knew as soon as I let it go. It was like, no, that's not going to work. Radial out. I mean, I'm already up at my Apple app, so that's not what I want to do. I want to go prograde. Wow, like Shazambart. Yeah, like that. Okay, can we land with these guys? It's where I want to land. It's where I want to land. Oh, look at that. It's like perfectly on the takeoff point. That's awesome. That's actually pretty awesome. Okay, I'm going to overshoot a little bit, just so we've got some stopping time, you know? Stopping times are normally quite important. Schnauzubat? Go on then, Luna. What does it mean? What does it mean? What's going on with the chat? Scratch that quick reader. Yeah, cool. We were there. We were with it. There's a glowing asteroids now, like the old Easter egg asteroid. Yeah, the magic boulders. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Thank you. When you proceed with the launch, even though the engineer told you it doesn't have enough power to weight ratio. I mean, you know, to be fair, at that point, I just strapped more solid boosters onto my craft. I need a marker. You are my marker. Set that as a target. Thanks. We cannot see the marker right now. Okay, let's carry on until we can see the marker. 50 times pace, though. It's pretty quick. It's pretty pacey. Okay, that's where we're going. Now, you might be asking, why am I pointed radio out? No. Yeah, radio out. Why am I pointed radio out? Well, that's just so I can get a little bit of extra legs on what I'm doing here. Yeah, that'll work for me. Actually, this... No, don't switch to... Stop pressing switch to! Oh, I'm going to crash now, and it's all going to go bad. It's kind of goatee. Alright, cool. So, somewhere... Coming in quick. That one? That one. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Coming in far too quick for anybody's good here. Switch to. What, TSG? I mean, you know, I trust you nowadays. We've been here for long enough not to get overly whatever. But what are you saying, man? I can't read that. Oh, I really want to kind of like drop the rover now. Ideally, I want to take control of two things. I've got a feeling. Yeah, wow. I've only just realised what the time is. Man, literally only just realised what the time is. Gonna do this landing, and we're gonna have to call it there, guys. Gonna have to call it there. I like goats. Everybody likes goats. Do you like goats?
I love goats.
I thought you might like goats. Yeah, goats are popular in the world, it turns out. Goats are popular. I'm going to try and land in the middle of this crater here. Why not? Because it looks really unstable and pretty broken up. Actually, I'm just going to stop. We're just going to stop wherever I can stop. How does that feel? It just means Jebediah is dead and we can't do anything about it. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Rutulpate. I don't know. That kind of sounded that more French than German, I think. Whenever you end up with a, you've hit into the French language, you know. Or you've suddenly become the Fonz. I'm not sure. Okay, that was a really bad lining up for landing shot. I honestly not sure that I could get this back now. But we are landing in the prime position I wanted to land. I can't believe it took me so long. Now, I happen to know that this is probably not going to be able to climb up there. That's why I brought the 2,000 delts extra fuel in this. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Kerbal, I see you. I hate goats, and that's all thanks to Player 2 and the baby goat. It's true. It's true. I mean, to be fair, they will eat anything you put in front of them, and you can't really be too upset with things that do that. What? Sometimes things fall out of my mouth, and I'm like, why did you even think about that? What's coming on here? The only two rare letters are the O and the A. I'm going to go with... they're probably not even close. Probably not even close. Let's slow down. So you put DMP and DMP client into plugin data. No, just the client. And probably you just... Yeah, just the client. Just the client. Into game data. You should be able to look in my videos, Qualified ESA, and find the point where I break down this entire situation for you, show you where to put stuff, what to get, and where to get it from. Okay, coming in for a beautiful landing. It's going to be a beautiful landing. A beautiful landing. 13 kilometers away from where I actually want it to be. But that's fine. That's fine. A plate that wobbles. Okay, what, like jelly? Yeah, almost like jelly. Sorry, the thought process in landing. I'm like, more throttle, less throttle, speeding up, slow it down, going down too fast. Gotta. No, don't do this one. Shush you. Okay, what happened there was it changed its thing, and as I scrabbled to press a key, I managed to press Z instead of X, which is, I mean, nobody wants Z. Okay, here we go. Coming under control. Control. Perfect touchdown. Woo! Yeah, perfect. F5. Don't you just love RCS freaking out whilst landing? Yeah, that's exactly what I need. You need the ASEC cockpit, maybe. Just a friendly reminder, ignore all the thoughts about your tongue being a parasite. That's cool. So, O with a hat is a your, and an A with a double dots is an E, with a slight A at the yeah, maybe. No, one said no, said. Okay, what are we going to go with here? I'm going to try and decouple here, and if I have to, no. Who am I in control of? Am I in control of you? I am in control of you. All right, awesome. Little drift down. Have I got broken wheels already, despite the fact that I haven't gone anywhere? Well, good job I brought an engineer with me. Those were broken before I even got down here. What's going on? Right, everything off? Everything off. Okay, cool. Another quick save. Just, totally wrong, just Google it. Okay, alright, well, yeah, you know. Let's, no, not fold that out. Just collapse that, pull that over this way. Hooey. Let's get my engineer out. I want to go fix these rover wheels before I do anything. Are you an engineer? Are you an engineer? You're an engineer. Get out of there. Go and fix that rover. Welcome to your semi-permanent moon habitat. Semi-permanent moon habitat. Turn the reaction wheels off or you will turn into a tumbleweed. What, these reaction wheels? Or those reaction wheels? I didn't see which reaction wheels were on. Oh, these, they need to be put... I see what you're saying. Actually, they need to be put on SAS rather than... Oh, maybe you don't know this. Maybe you don't know this. I will show you. I will show you. Top tip coming in. Okay, so when controlling rovers, as was previously just stated, if you try and steer forwards, look, you kind of tumble about, and nobody likes that really in their rovers. I mean, I did make a ghillie rover that was entirely all about just rolling around like that. But one thing you can do is if you come into the reaction wheels here, and instead of having pilot only, you make sure you have SAS only. It then steers towards your, well, whatever you told it to steer towards. So if you keep it on prograde, and then you just kind of drive like this, you can see I'm not tumbling about. I'm not even close to tumbling about. I can just pick up speed. Did you already forget that everyone at high enough deer can fix stuff? Yeah. Hey, Just Sim, do you remember your... I did... vaguely. I more remember your airplane picture than anything. My SAS is making me do loops. Any idea how to fix it? In fact, I literally just told you. If you put the reaction wheel here, right-click on it, reaction wheels. This also works for cockpits as well, if you're interested. But with that groundbreaking piece of information I passed on here, I am going to say thank you very much, every single one of you out there that joined me for today's adventures, both people that got actually into the server and everyone that was along for the ride. I'm particularly talking about you in chat. Thanks for being here, guys, chat. Why don't you just switch to docking mode? I don't know, docking mode came in after I started playing and it was all a bit weird. But anyway, I'm going to see you on Saturday, where hopefully we can maybe get a few people up here with rovers. I mean, this is a fairly easy place to get to, right? If people can get here with some rovers, we'll have a rover meet. But I will see you then. When we're going to do that. Bye!